What's good, yo? For real though, welcome back. We got a pretty big video today. We got some trades to get into. Let's not waste time. Let's get right into it. Alright, so the first trade I want to talk about is Melo for Shroder. I didn't see that trade coming at all, to be honest. I didn't see Melo getting traded at all. I thought they were going to give him his money. See ya, you go to Houston, go wherever you want to go. We don't want you here no more. That's what I thought. When I first saw the report, I think it was Tuesday night, I saw that Atlanta wanted to trade Dennis Shroder to OKC. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird what Atlanta did. Like, I get they didn't want Shroder there for whatever reason. I'm not sure. If y'all know, let me know. But I really don't know why. I thought him and Trae Young would be a good mix. And why trade for Melo just to buy him out? I don't know. I get you want to get rid of Shroder, but at least get something in return. That doesn't make sense to me. On the Thunder's part, that's a good depth. I don't know. I like that. You know, he's gonna be a sixth man. He's gonna come off the bench, but that's good depth. Poor Raymond Felton. He got all that money, thinking, you know, I'm still the backup. I'm still the backup, and here comes Shroder. But yeah, for the Thunder, it makes a lot of sense. You know, they get depth. They get a backup point guard, or maybe they're starting two guard if whatever they want to do. But I like the trade for them. Atlanta, not sure what they're doing. Just rebuilding. That's Trae Young's team now. Do your thing, boy. That's it. It's all you. It's all you. You gotta run this show. That's what Atlanta's hoping you do. And I don't know. I thought Shroder and Young would have been a good backcourt, but I guess they have their personal reasons on why they don't like Shroder. I don't know. And then on Carmelo's part, you know, he got his money. He got his 28 up front. That's crazy, bro. Like, the fact that he got the whole thing, like, come on, bro. Like, usually when there's a buyout, you don't give the player the whole thing. Like, I mean, there's, you know, they negotiate, they go back and forth. But no, here, take your money. We don't want you here. Go play with LeBron. Go play with CP3. I don't care where you go. If he gets paid, look, Houston, if y'all are gonna pay this man, give this man the veteran minimum or a mid-level exception. He got his money. He doesn't need a big 1 year 10 million, 1 year 12 million. I don't care. Give this man between 1 to 5 million, because you don't need to waste all that money on him after he just got paid. Like, literally, come on, man. Like, I don't know. Melo shouldn't be asking for it. Y'all shouldn't be giving it to him. But I think Melo's gonna go to Houston. I think it makes sense on both parts, just because I don't think LA would be a good fit. Just too many. I mean, they just signed Michael Beasley. I don't know. Too many wings over there. With Houston, it's gonna be him, CP3, James Harden, Clint Capella. Whenever they re-sign him, they're gonna re-sign him. It's just a matter of when and how much, and whoever their four is gonna be. I don't know, but I think that makes sense for both of them. It's gonna be a weird season seeing him in another jersey again, but maybe it works out. Maybe it doesn't. I don't think it's gonna help the Rockets much more than it did last year. I think the Rockets really downgraded as a squad this year. They lost too much depth. I don't think they're gonna be the same as they were this year, but we'll see. I got power rankings coming soon, so I'm gonna jump more into how I feel about the teams now that everything's happened. And yeah, just a little side note, I'm gonna do that. So, but yeah, Melo to Houston is what I'm thinking. We'll see though, but that's my prediction. Now we're gonna get into the big one. Alright, y'all, we know what Kawhi's been wanting. He's been wanting to get out of San Antonio. He didn't want to be there. The trust was broken. Too many people throwing him under the bus. The medical staff misdiagnosing him, whatever the case may be. He finally got traded to LA.
Oh, bro, he got traded to the Raptors.
What you mean?
He got traded to the Raptors, bro.
Bro, are you for real?
Yes, bro. It's Toronto, not LA.
I look stupid.
Yes, bro. You look stupid. Read the damn script.
Bad job, just being dumb, but Kawhi to Toronto, DeMar to San Antonio. Oh man. I mean, for San Antonio, I've been seeing some people grading that trade on their part and saying it's a D minus, it's a C minus, it's a bad trade for them. They didn't get anything back. They blah 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 blah. Come on, bro. He wasn't gonna come back. I think what they were asking LA for was way too much. You know, they were asking for Josh Hart, probably Brandon Ingram, probably Kuzma, all that. Why risk that when he might come to you next year? Which, let's pump the brakes a little bit real quick. I'm gonna go off a side note because Paul George was supposed to be with the Lakers this season and obviously re-signed with the Thunder. So, you know, crazy things can happen. But I just think what the Spurs were asking the Lakers and what they were asking probably the Sixers and the Celtics and whoever else they were talking to was probably way too much. This was probably the best deal they could have got. You know, DeMar DeRozan, a first-round pick, and Jakob Poeltl. I think that's a good trade for San Antonio. Like I said, it's like a star-for-star swap. I get DeMar's had his troubles in the playoffs, getting spanked by LeBron. But, you know, I think DeMar going to Pop's system, that'll really help him. They have Chip England, who's a assistant coach there. He's been helping, you know, he's helped Kawhi, he's helped Tony Parker, he's helped a bunch of the Spurs players get their shot. I mean, he really develops that three-point shot, you know, well. And I just think the one thing about DeMar's game that isn't there yet is a jump shot. You know, he plays a lot of mid-range, a lot of just to the basket. But if they can extend his game out to the three-point line, I mean, who's to say this man can't be a center of the franchise who they can build around, like they thought of Kawhi before he kind of quit on them, kind of gave up, said screw you guys. And yeah, I don't know, Toronto just, I don't like that they traded DeMar so willingly. And I get the GM Masai Ujiri, he kind of inherited everything, you know, the coach, the players, everything. So he didn't like the coach, you know, that wasn't his coach he hired. He didn't really care. He didn't like the results that the team has shown. You know, 2 sweeps in a row to LeBron. I mean, just not showing up in the playoffs. I get it. You know, you don't want him there, fine. I didn't like him there either. That's just me personally, though. The players, DeMar, I don't know, man. It's hard to judge who's gonna be the scapegoat, who are we gonna let go first. And I think they got the wrong guy in this situation. I think they should have got rid of Lowry, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, this doesn't help Toronto at all. You know, unless they can keep Kawhi long term, I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, he wants to go to LA. Can you believe that, bro? Like, Greg Popovich is such the biggest meme, bro. He's like, oh, you want to go to LA? Have fun in Canada, bro. All that snow, all that cold, you got it. Like, oh my God. But yeah, I mean, we've seen crazier things. We've seen Paul George re-sign with the Thunder. Like, who's to say this man doesn't like his time in Toronto and re-signs with them long term? Who knows? But I think just the players looking at Toronto doing that to DeMar, who's been there since he got drafted 9 years ago. I mean, that's crazy, bro. Like, that's the franchise guy and y'all just trade him like that. It's a bad look for them. I think it's gonna show players like, hey, maybe they're gonna do that to me in a couple years if I go sign with them, a big superstar. Let's say like Klay Thompson or something. Let's say he's considering Toronto for whatever reason, but let's say not looking at what they did to DeMar, nobody's gonna want to sign there. Talking big free agents, big stars, not, you know, the little bench guys that they get. You know, I'm talking about superstars. They're not gonna want to go to Toronto, knowing that they could just get traded like this man DeMar just did. And I know he's pissed, and I'd be pissed too. Like, come on, man, you do me like this, man. I got y'all when I see y'all though. That's how I would be feeling. I got y'all when I see y'all though. Twice. I mean, I don't know. If I was him, they're lucky they're not in the same conference as me, because I'd be going crazy, bro. But that's just me. I think Kawhi going to the East, healthy, determined, just has that, you know, he's back to himself. At the time when he was, you know, at the top of the league, he was probably the second best player. To me, he was the second best player in the league next to LeBron at the time. Just the best two-way player, can get his own shot. He's a good perimeter defender. I mean, it was just an overall great defender. You know, he won back-to-back defensive players. He won the Finals MVP, all that. And, you know, if he goes back to that and he stays with the Raptors long term, ooh, that East is interesting, man. That East is gonna look something. It's gonna be crazy, bro. But I think for the most part, right now, we're just talking about right now, not in the future. But I think the East is 3 teams right now: Celtics, Sixers, and Raptors. If Kawhi stays there, who's to say the Raptors don't flip Kawhi because they don't think he's gonna stay? I think that's smart. If they don't think he's gonna stay, trade him for, I don't know, trade him to the Clippers. Something, just get something, man. Like, I don't know. Like I said, if y'all don't think he's gonna stay, just trade him to LA. Trade him to one of those LA teams. Trade him to Cali. Who cares? Just get something back. If y'all don't think he's gonna come back, I think those are the only teams that would try to get him. The teams in California, because he wants to be close to home. You know, Uncle Dennis. You know, hey, we gotta go home. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. You know, things like that. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got for these trades. It's crazy, man. I didn't expect this. I was sleeping, bro. Like, I woke up, my phone was just a bunch of notifications, Bleacher Report, ESPN, tweets, all that stuff. Like, Kawhi traded to the Raptors. Like, come on, man. Like, who would have thought he would have got traded to the East? But here we are now. Man, like I said, I got power rankings coming out soon. Like, my power rankings, what I think is gonna happen this season, how I think the teams are gonna be. It's something crazy, man. I can't wait for this season to start. And this off season, it just barely started. We're still in July, man. This is crazy. We need to, come on, speed it up. We need to be in October already. Start this season. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I appreciate y'all watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. More videos coming soon. As always, God bless. Peace out.